To handle the barbell, she doesn't need incredible strength, just flexibility will do. These street acrobats stopped their fall just inches before hitting the ground and did it in perfect synchronization. Even masters of equestrian sports with years of experience might envy him. This couple not only performed an impressive stunt, but timed it perfectly. The shot is breathtaking, wouldn't you agree? You don't need to go to a ski resort to perform tricks on skis. All you need is creativity, courage, and the ability to adapt your skills to any conditions. The way this acrobat spins inside the ring is impressive on its own, but how does he not get dizzy? This guy built a column of objects inside a tube with just a few moves, touching only the tube itself. Trampoline tricks are amazing, but how about this girl's ability to bounce as if on a trampoline on a regular thin rope? This trick requires thorough preparation, but in return, it brings incredible joy and vibrant emotions. His performance is proof that he's reached the desired level of skill. He might have shown an even better result if the space had allowed it. Even at such a high speed, he managed to land on water without losing his balance, as if this trick was second nature to him. It's no wonder he performs for an audience. His skill consistently brings a storm of applause. Few can compare to him. Experience truly makes all the difference. In the hands of a skilled performer, even an ordinary ladder can become an extraordinary piece of sports equipment. It's not enough to simply have strong arms to climb like that. You must have complete control over your body, feel every movement, and coordinate all muscles to reach such a level of mastery. It's worth noting that they are not only in excellent physical shape, but have also managed to synchronize their movements perfectly. This guy isn't one for standard gym workouts. He's far more motivated by unusual conditions that push him beyond his comfort zone. The moment he steps into the gym, he instantly attracts admiring glances. Certainly a trick like this is beyond the reach of most people, even experienced athletes. However, that doesn't stop him from striving for perfection and improving his skills. If paintings on canvas don't impress you anymore, how about paintings on toast? She seems perfectly suited for the role of an elusive spy or special agent in a movie. A skateboard trick combined with a flip, two friends not only show off their acrobatic skills, but also their trust in each other. A Taekwondo fighter broke several wooden boards mid-air, each strike propelling the next. It's as if he's walking on air. In just a few seconds, this biker performed so many tricks mid-air that it seemed like time slowed down or gravity switched off. A whip can be a formidable weapon, but in skilled hands, it almost grants superpowers. It looks like this guy decided to take a dip in freezing water but changed his mind at the last second and sprinted across the thin ice fast enough not to fall through. It's hard to believe, but an archer hit several targets with one arrow using ricochet and then caught the arrow mid-air. Even more impressive, he did it blindfolded. He's cooler than Hawkeye. Rock climbers learn to grip such tiny holds that even scaling a brick wall becomes child's play. Sensitivity to the center of gravity and coordination turns rock climbing into a living special event. But this isn't CGI, it's raw talent. To balance like that requires constant training and refined coordination. It's not just an intuitive sense, but the result of intense work on muscle control, flexibility, and strength. Despite the astounding number of flips, 18 to be exact, it seems like he's capable of even more. Muscle strength is important, but it's the ability to work in harmony along with flexibility, endurance, and coordination that allows for achieving peak performance. It seems he could hardly believe his luck when he won just as the game had barely begun. And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead. Sports demand not only physical effort, but also the ability to overcome personal limits. It's a constant battle with fatigue, pain, or bodily tension. Acrobats performing in the circus captivate audiences not only with their physical prowess, but also their incredible skill, allowing them to perform tricks that seem to defy the laws of physics. A scooter isn't just a convenient and popular way to get around the city, it's also a vehicle you can use to perform amazing tricks. Despite the dangerous situation they found themselves in, they managed to avoid injury thanks to excellent physical conditioning and strong coordination. I wonder if he himself realizes how many times he's managed to spin in the air. For him, it's not just a hobby, it's a passion that brings thrilling sensations and a sense of freedom. For this trick, coordination and strength are important, but so is the ability to sense your partner's balance. They seem to have a telepathic connection and excellent basketball skills. At first, you might not notice that this girl isn't just bouncing a tennis ball, but doing it with the edge and other narrow parts of the racket. What an incredible footage! We always strive to choose the best content for you. Clearly, no one present would want to compete with him again, as he simply has no equal. Such coordination and control over body movements makes a mime's performance unforgettable. Card tricks look cool, but you'd better not sit down at a poker table with this guy. This moonwalk is on an entirely different level. His feet seem to have a life of their own. The waiter's courage is impressive. Just standing on that contraption is hard enough, but he's delivering multiple orders. How about this way to stretch during an office break? Not for everyone, but it does make your fingers strong and nimble. That moment when accuracy and timing can't be rehearsed. It's impossible to count how many times this guy spun around. He turned into a blurred silhouette. She even turned something as ordinary as descending stairs into a beneficial workout. She has skillfully combined the dynamic movements of rollerblading with the grace and precision of figure skating, transforming the process into something incredibly captivating and original. Does he have some special connection with that beer can? It seems to fly straight into his hand.
Cheers, boys.
An unusual way to use your balance skills, isn't it? The thrill starts in the first few seconds, but when they swap skateboards mid-air, it's mind-blowing. Their martial arts training has given them almost superhuman abilities. What's amazing is not that they managed to bring the idea to life, but how anyone ever thought of it in the first place. It's said that controlling nature is impossible, yet she seems to challenge that notion. When there's plenty of time and you want to entertain a child, it's the perfect moment for such engaging experiments.
What a twist! Haven't you expected to see this either, have you?
To practice his aim, this guy doesn't need a partner. He tosses the target with one hand and hits it with the other. It seems like the girl is barely jumping, yet the rope passes under her feet several times a second. Who needs a knife when you can divide an apple into equal parts with your hands? A person without experience would lose count here instantly, while they amaze with their speed and skill. He is living proof that rope skipping or jump rope is not just a child's game, but a full-fledged sport. In sports, as in life, it's important not to compete with others, but to constantly aim to become the best version of yourself.
It was so cool! It's hard to comprehend how this is even possible.
She seems capable of replacing an entire team, handling tasks with such speed and skill. It's no wonder he trained so hard. Now even on a regular sports field, he can impress everyone with his skill and strength. It might not be the most comfortable position to slide down the hill, but it didn't stop her from enjoying the moment one bit. The girl, acting as the jump rope, never doubted for a second that her friends would hold her steady and that the trick would be executed perfectly. Why get your hands dirty when you can solve the problem with less effort using your feet? Serving a large number of guests is no problem for this waiter. Such an approach definitely deserves a good tip. The artistic style of this young woman is magnificent. Her makeup is so precise and well thought out that even in motion, it seems to come to life. Trying a cocktail made by this bartender is worth it just to enjoy the preparation process and the remarkable presentation. For this guy, working at a pizzeria isn't just a way to earn money, it's a true passion. Every movement in pizza preparation is filled with enthusiasm and love for his craft. If professional football clubs take notice of him, they definitely won't regret their choice. Even the most physically exhausting work can become easier when you find your own style and adapt to the tasks. With just a few moments and swift hand movements, he creates something beautiful with his own hands. There's no magic here, only sleight of hand and the necessary props. Yet it's her skill that captivates the audience, leaving spectators in awe. Undoubtedly, this is a practical solution, allowing one to rest their arms and increase swimming speed. He can satisfy even the most demanding and hungry customers. This bartender not only masterfully prepares drinks, but also knows how to entertain the crowd. Controlling objects underwater is tricky, especially when you're in full scuba gear. Yet this guy surfs on a flipper underwater.
Let's go.
This isn't a skateboard, but a board with one wheel. And thanks to her incredible balance, this girl rode it flawlessly for such a distance. Precision and control over the tool turns stone into a perfectly obedient material in the hands of a craftsman. It's funny how she pulls off a complex trick with a completely indifferent expression.
To be honest, I'm speechless after witnessing it. What about you?
As a professional croupier, cards have become not just a part of his job, but an integral part of his life. He transforms them into tools for creating spectacular experiments and complex tricks. He didn't just prove himself, he genuinely amazed everyone with his agility and approach. Playing with her is no easy task. She seems to have real superpowers. Surfing on high waves is impressive, but doing tricks in shallow water is even cooler, especially when your friend has your back. I wonder how long it took them to achieve such an impressive level of synchronization. Their movements are hypnotic. A creative musician can play on anything, really anything, even plastic pipes. This trick might not help you sink a three-pointer, but it'll definitely impress any opponent. This girl's spine is so flexible that her tricks are both awe-inspiring and slightly scary. It's hard enough to perform such a trick solo, let alone in a group with perfect synchronization. Incredible! He calculated the direction and strength of his strike so precisely that all the balls landed in the pockets without touching each other. She doesn't just control her movements perfectly, but can move her arms and legs in entirely different rhythms without missing a beat. A man caught a baseball with a drink cup. He spilled a little, but such an impressive trick was worth it. This is the best waiter in the world. After such a delivery, he deserves a hefty tip. A street musician not only plays on plastic buckets and containers, but also pulls off stick tricks during the performance. Perfect spatial awareness and coordination, that's a superpower of its own. It's amazing how she can gear up to fight fires in seconds, but most impressive is her arm strength. Despite his advanced age, this martial artist's flexibility could make even the best gymnasts envious. Now that's professionalism. Let's hope his neck and head aren't sore afterward. If the Harry Potter films continue, they definitely need to invite her. Wondering how to work out at home? Here's an example. The guy doesn't even need dumbbells, just the floor. Not only did she pull off the trick, but she also swept the floor with her hair in the process. Well done! He can certainly boast of working twice as fast as his colleagues. However, it's worth remembering that such initiative could have health consequences, and he might regret it in the future. It's amusing to watch as the young guy tries his hardest to throw his opponent off, especially since all his efforts are in vain. The older man remains calm and collected, which ultimately works in his favor. This guy is definitely not the type to just sunbathe at the beach. He prefers to spend his time actively and productively. It's so satisfying to see the results of your work right away. Juggling is not just entertainment, it's a true art form that requires exceptional concentration, coordination, and dexterity. Water sports are not just a way to quench a thirst for adventure, they're a true challenge for both body and mind. Why lift heavy weights when you can learn to use the properties of the load to your advantage? People adore dolphins for their friendly and playful behavior, as well as their ability to easily connect with children, creating unique moments of interaction. It's not about working hard, it's about working smart. Efficiency and a thoughtful approach allow for achieving results with less effort. What an exhilarating performance! Every movement of their hands is perfectly synchronized, creating an effect of incredible harmony. This beautiful artwork definitely won't inspire the owner to wash their car. On the contrary, they'll likely want to keep it for as long as possible. The presentation of dishes has become an integral part of the culinary arts. It's clear that he skillfully applies the experience and skills he's gained at work. A young man chose a unique way to propose to his beloved. This moment, filled with emotion and excitement, will surely remain in their memories for a lifetime.
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
The chef painted an upside-down mirror inverted picture. Even house cleaning can become an art form if you add some skill and roller skates. This guy impresses not only with his incredible accuracy, but also with how he's found a practical use for his unique talent. This device is an excellent alternative to a standard tray. It's no surprise that visitors love this bar. The drink presentation here is like a show, with each move creating magic right before your eyes, as if performed by a magician. It's clear that his marathon training is going well if he's reaching speeds of 40 kilometers per hour so effortlessly. Now you have to admit, he not only knows how to describe a product's strengths, but also demonstrates them in a way that makes you want to buy it. Preparing this cappuccino may take a bit longer, but the result is definitely worth it.
We're sure that our episode has impressed you. In fact, we always strive to choose the best ones for you. And we want to thank our regular subscribers and warmly welcome new ones.